Okay, so the Saloon Girl is actually at 425 experience points. She needs 75 experience points to level up, so I'm afraid that won't happen. The Gunslinger is at 585. You need 500 points to level up. And the Bandido is only at 265, if I'm not mistaken, but something like that. So there is no chance for him to level up in the near future. Okay, so that was now the initiative 6. Then it's the Stranglers. They have an initiative of 5 because they're demons. So they will activate now. They cannot reach any hero, but they will move as close as possible. So that means that one will move here. This guy will move here, and these will move, well, just like that, I guess. Okay, so that was the Stranglers. And now it's the Saloon Girl. And the Saloon Girl is actually trying to... Well, she could now take a shot with the holdout pistol. And that's something she will do now. That's a free shot. So that's something she will do. Oh no, I thought about attacking the slasher, but she can't do that. So... Huh. I'm in a pretty bad shape. I definitely have to escape. So, first I'm going to roll for movement. Okay, that's 2. That's pretty bad. Then I'm going to roll... I'm going to do an escape roll. And that's a 2. So I cannot escape. That's a simple fact. So, well, I have to fight. Okay, well, let's do it then. We have 4 fight dice, and let's attack some of these suckers. Okay, well, at least 2 critical hits. That's pretty good. So let's see how much damage we do. First, I'm going to assign a hit to that spider here. And I killed that one. And that means that I got to roll my willpower. And this time I failed. So I will gain another corruption. Okay, and then I'm going to attack this one here. And that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be knocked out. But anyway, yeah, let's see. And that is not good enough. Well, it's actually a critical hit. So that's a 1, and I do +2 damage because of that. So that means... well, these are 3, so I managed to kill that one too. So, and I gotta take another corruption hit now. And I failed again. So I don't know when things go dangerously. We'll see about that. Oh, actually, I forgot something here, because I used both knives. So I cannot use the orb. So that means I will only have 1 corruption here. And yeah, I didn't use the orb in the last fight. And that also means that this spider here will stay there. And that it takes 1 wound because I did a critical hit and I rolled a 1. No, actually I do 2 wounds because I have 1 corruption, but it's not quite enough to kill it. Okay, In addition, that gives me now 15 experience points because I killed one of these void spiders. Yeah, and as long as I don't have this in my hand, this thing doesn't apply. Okay, what I can do then is I'm going to use my holdout pistol. I'm going to take another shot at this spider. First I'm going to roll. Okay, that's a hit. Is it? No, I was bitten. So I got this venom, and that means -1 to hit. That's really on all of their attacks during their next activation. 6 is still a critical hit. I find that really weird. I'm actually not even sure, maybe it's the other way around. That the void spiders, if they attack, it's -1 to hit. Huh. I really don't know that. So they need to roll less if they attack a hero. On the other way, that makes no sense because they cannot roll a critical hit. So I'm pretty sure that's really confusing. But I assume that's not a hit. Okay. But actually, she can reroll that miss to hit roll. And that's something she's going to do. Again, not a hit. Okay. So, and this is it then. So that was the activation of the Saloon Girl. And now the Slasher is going to activate. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. Well, he can actually 1, 2, 3, 4. He can reach every one of us. No, is that so? Yeah, he could reach every one of us. So let's see which one it will attack. 1, 2, 3. Well, it will attack the Saloon Girl. Poor Saloon Girl. Okay, so that's 1, 2. So the Slasher will move here. And will attack the Saloon Girl. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's pretty bad for her. Because the Slasher has an attack value, well, here we go, 2 combat dice and hits on a 3 or higher. Oh gosh, 2 hits. So if she can't avoid these, she's gonna die. And she couldn't. She takes 1 hit, so the Slasher does, let's see how much damage. Well, actually, she could reroll that one. She could reroll one with an acrobatic dodge. She could reroll here. Oh shit, she didn't make it. Okay, that's it then. That's it. So now she is actually KO'd, and yeah, 3 damage for her, which is clearly too much. So she is now at. You cannot lose more than your maximum health. So she's down, she's wounded, and she is KO'd now. Okay, so we're going to replace that mini, this one here, with that marker that indicates that this is the Saloon Girl. By the way, these markers are all the same, one side for females, the other one for men. So we have now a marker here, and she is KO'd. So let's see, then it's the Bandito, and what is he going to do? So first thing he wants to do is he wants to escape that spider. I think that's pretty obvious. So let's see if he can do that. He's got to roll a 4 to do that, and he didn't. So that is really bad because there's not a lot he can do. He could try. I'm not sure this. I think actually that this space is not in line of sight, so the only thing he can attack is indeed the spider. That sucks completely. No, that doesn't count. Luckily it doesn't. Okay, that was good. So we have 3 hits here. 2 critical hits. So the first critical hit... Yeah, okay. So we managed to kill that spider and at least something. But of course that's a big disappointment right now. So again, a pretty weak turn of the Bandito. And yeah. So and then it's again the start of the next turn, and we got to roll again on the depth track. And we didn't make it. So this goes down 1 more step. And now the void spiders are activated again. There are only 3 left now. So let's see, the first one, who will they attack? The first one will attack the Bandito. So this is now this one here, the wounded one. Oh, damn it. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it will move behind the Bandito right here. The second one will then attack the Gunslinger because that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I assume it will move. On the other hand, it says behind, so I think it moves actually here. And then the last one, well, the last one has to... On the other hand, it says making room for the others. So if he moves here, there is room for the other one to attack the Bandito. So we have to roll now for the second one. The second one will also attack the Bandito. So the second one will move here. Okay. And then we'll see an attack of them. The first one attacks the Bandito. So that's 1 hit. Yeah, 2 wounds. How much more can we take? Well, not too much actually. Okay, the second one then attacks the Bandito. And that's only 1 hit, so let's see. Okay, let's see now. That's another wound for him, so that means he's killed. Yeah, he's also KO'd. Shit. Okay. Bandito is KO'd. And... okay, I got 1 revive token. At the beginning of each adventure you gain a revive token. So I didn't actually use that because for the saloon girl, because she was pretty down anyway. The Bandito though, I mean, he could do it. He might use that. So let's see how exactly that works. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. I'm not even sure if it was so clever to not to use it here at the saloon girl. Because this gives you your full health and your full sanity, and you gain a grit. So I wonder, I mean, the saloon girl is a real fighting machine. But she cannot take that much damage. And on the other hand, well, I think I had to do that the time the saloon girl went KO. So right now I can use that only for the Bandito. But I think that's still pretty cool. And so he can now discard all his wounds and all his sanity. So that is just amazing. And he gains a grit token. And I think that now improves our chances quite a bit. Okay. And then, let me see. Okay, I think this is the attack of these, and now the void spider, the last void spider, will attack the gunslinger. So that is one hit, and let's see if we can. Yeah, great. We can defend us here. So that's good, because that doesn't give us this venom, this void venom penalty. Okay, so let's roll again. Wait a second. Yeah, it's now the gunslinger, exactly. So what he's going to do is, I'm wondering if he should... wait a second. He could now level up. That's interesting. There's a lot to think about, so I'm a little bit confused here, and I'm going to interrupt pretty often, because yeah, this is not a simple thing, and as I said, it's my first game, basically, except for that disaster that I played once before. So there are a lot of things to miss, and I'm sorry that the game is not as smooth right now. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm terribly bad in making these decisions. I couldn't do these decisions in any computer game, so what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to roll a die and see which where I'm going down, you know? That's what I'm going to do. So, but first I'm going to do my my bonus roll here. So I'm going to roll 2 dice now. Let's see. So that's a 10. So we got +1 maximum grit. Guess that's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, might be good. +1 maximum grit, and then we have, let's see, so yeah, let's roll a die here. Well, that's a 7, so I'm going to use the reputation thing. Hushed Whispers. You now start every adventure and town stay with an extra grit. Why not? Let's see if this is good or not. In addition to these things, I will recover 1 grit because I leveled up, and I could completely heal, but I'm not damaged anyway. Okay, so that was... Well, actually it might be more clever, obviously. Yeah, obviously. That was stupid. I'm not going to level up right now. I'm going to wait till I'm nearly dead, and then I'm going to level up. So I give away the grit. And I don't take these all these things right now, these special abilities, and well, I'm gonna level up later, of course. Makes much more sense. So it's the gunslinger now, and well, he can now. Wait a second, he's activating, so that means I take 2 horror hits because of the fear here and the slasher. And yeah, I'm afraid I take them both. So I'm going to lose 2 sanity. And then I can attack. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh man, that sucked. That was so bad, it's unbelievable. It is simply completely ridiculous. Holy shit. This guy is terrible. He really is. And that was not the first time he did a roll like that. He is just terribly bad. Saloon Girl is KO'd. What happens is we will activate the Stranglers now because they are demons, so they have an initiative of 5. They have a movement of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of them could actually reach the Bandito. So let's see now. The first one will attack the Gunslinger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. So we'll move here so that the other one can still reach the Bandito. So the second one then will move here. Wait a second, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's interesting. It cannot reach the Bandito anymore, actually, because now this space is blocked. So it must move here so that the other one still can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now it is possible. And I'm gonna attack right now. I had this issue, can a monster attack after it has moved its full speed? Because that is pretty ambiguous in the rules. But I think I'm gonna do this right now. Okay, so now the next one will activate, and they can't attack, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can only attack the Gunslinger. So that one moves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one will move here, actually, which is pretty bad. Okay, so the gun, well, let's first start with the... They have 4 combat dice, and they attack this guy here, the Bandito. Well, that wasn't very good, so only 2 hits. And the Bandito can try to prevent them, and he did. Pretty awesome. And it's the... Now the Gunslinger is in some kind of trouble. So the first one attacks 3 hits, and that is even a 6. So that means, because it's this ensnare, to hit rolls of 6 count as 3 hits each. So that means now, overall, these are 5 hits. Okay, great. Well, that wasn't so bad, but we need a 5, so it was bad actually. Only 1, so we lose 4. Luckily the damage is only 1. So we lose 4 health here. And now it's the next one. Oh, great. So again, 4 hits this time. Let's hope that the Gunslinger doesn't die. Okay, that was cool. We managed to prevent 2 of them, so we take 2 more wounds. And the last one then. Gosh. Okay, well, we see. Ah, great. Okay, again, we got 5 hits. So we might even die now. Well, okay, we managed to prevent 2 of them, so we take 3 more hits. So we are at 9. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, and then it's the Bandito. And he could do now something desperate, and he's going to do that. He's going to throw dynamite, and he's going to throw it right at the Gunslinger. Gunslinger will probably be KO'd. For sure, actually. There's nothing, I think there... Yeah, he will die. That's for sure. But I think he will die anyway. I mean, it's looking really bad, and okay, I mean, the spider, if the spider activates, It's hard to say. It really is hard to say. On the other hand, if I'm doing well here, I actually have a really good chance that that I kill a lot of these suckers, and I think I then might be able to kill all of them. If I don't do this, I'm pretty sure I cannot do it in time. This is, I mean, even if the gunslinger could recover, I'm sure I cannot do it in time. So I have to do some desperate measures now. I have to do this. I'm going to throw the dynamite here. But first I can roll for a grid token, and no, okay. So let's see. I'm going to throw dynamite right here onto the gunslinger. So I need a 4 to hit. No, I need actually a 5 to hit here. And I didn't make it, and I'm spending that grid token. Now I'm giving it all. I'm risking it all. So let's see. Yeah, okay, that's a 6, so that was a hit. That was pretty amazing. Now let's see if we can... What happens? Well, the gunslinger is KO'd. That's for sure. There is nothing he can do. He takes damage. Okay, well. Okay, so this is now the gunslinger. Here's the girl. But, well, we're not done yet. Let's start now here, up there, with that slasher. Wait, one of these suckers was already wounded. I don't know who it was. One of the slashers was already wounded. Let's say it was that one. No, it probably wasn't, because that one was the last one that came. So, I don't know. Let's assume that it was the first one that came. Okay. So let's see how many wounds that slasher takes. No, the strangler, I mean. The strangler. Okay, that guy is killed. So let's see the next one here. Yep, also dead. Pretty cool. Now this one here. Yep, also dead. You can ignore the defense, so they are all killed. Now it's this one here. Yep, it's also dead. So that was definitely worth it, I would say. Then we roll for the spider. Yep, no problem here. And finally this sucker here, the slasher. Come on. Yeah, we killed that guy. Fabulous. Absolutely amazing. So now we got only these 2 spiders left, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win this scenario. That's not sure though, but it would be really sad if in the end it would be because of one spider. Okay, so well, let's see. We killed a lot of monsters now, which will give us a lot of points. So these are all 25, so this gives us 100 points. This guy, we did to him 3 damage. So that's 15, so that's 30 overall, so that gives us 130 points. And then that spider for 10, and because it's elite, it's 5 more. So that's 145 points. Okay, so that was the end of that turn. And let's see now, we gotta do this stupid roll here. Yes, that is fantastic. That's basically now a sure victory. A 9 and higher. Fantastic. I rolled an 11. Fabulous. So what happens now is the spiders will activate and they will attack, obviously. So the first one, 2 hits. Well, I managed to avoid them both. Pretty awesome. The second one, 2 hits. and I managed to avoid one of them. Okay, so that means I take 2 wounds. Okay, and I could now use my... Yeah, I think I'm going to use my 2 pistols. I think it's cool. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my 2 pistols and attack these 2 spiders. But because of the venom, I need a 6 to hit. That's not so easy. That's not so easy. I could also... I mean, I could throw I could throw another dynamite. But then... Shit. I'm going to risk that. I'm going to take my 2 pistols. Damn, I'm not that bad. Yeah. Okay. I need a 6 to hit here. Let's hope for the best. Well, at least it's 1 hit. Okay, that's a critical hit. So, It's now interesting. I mean, I could play that safe and kill that one. But then I got this one left. I could also attack this one. Huh. Yeah, I mean it's a critical hit. So I need a 3 or higher to be successful here. Let's try to do that. I'm going to assign that to this one. That doesn't count. Yes, just made it. I killed that one. Very, very good. So that one is dead. So that means 15 victory points for me. Okay, then we roll again here on this depth track. Oh, this is tough. I'm not sure if this is good or bad. 2 6s. That is a death event. Stubborn resolve. This place is horrible and unforgiving, but you're not about to give up without a fight. Each hero may immediately heal D6 wound sanity or recover 1 grit. Ho 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 ho! KO'd heroes may immediately recover, rolling for their injury madness and healing 2d6 wound sanity as normal for recovering. This is the mission. I've won that mission just right now. Okay, so let's see. First thing I'm going to do is well, this guy will recover a grit. That's for sure. Okay, here we go. Let's see. The others now can all... Okay. Yeah, let's see. The others will now be revived. We got here, that lady here, and the gunslinger here. Okay, here we are now, the injury chart. Let's see what the saloon girl takes. Well, that's a 7. That's a concussion. Your ears are ringing a little and you have a headache that won't quit. Until the start of the next adventure, you are -1 initiative and roll 1 less dice on all skill tests. Okay, that could have been worse. It's not so bad. What about the gunslinger? That's a 5. Gawked eye. Ouch! Your vision is blurred and cloudy as one of your eyes has been scratched. You cannot get critical hits with your ranged attacks. Oh, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Let's hope we can heal this. Okay, and now we're going to activate that spider again. and she will attack the Bandito. So we have one hit here that the Bandito might prevent, and he did. And now it's the Gunslinger. And well, first he rolls a die. And that is a grid token. Pretty good. And then he will shoot, of course, at that spider. Well, these are 2 hits. Sadly, no critical hits. But with a little bit of luck, will be good anyway. So the spider has a defense of 1 because they are void. But yeah, okay. I mean, it already had 2 wounds. So we managed to kill that one. And that gives him 15 experience points. And believe it or not, I think we made it. We won that adventure. It didn't look good, but I think this the action of the Bandito to throw the dynamite right at the Gunslinger. Oh, here, come on, catch, my friend. I think that saved us all in the end. So he was basically the worst, but in the end, he was the one that made the day. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so the fight is over now. What does that mean? Well, that means we can... I think we can first resolve that fight before the adventure actually ends. So that means we might heal, we can loot, and so on. Isn't that so? Objectives. Okay. Once all enemies have been defeated, the heroes have successfully completed the mission. Well, I'm not sure, but I would say it makes sense to say, okay, we gain a reward for this fight. I think that's just fair. And it seems also that it's kind of part of the fighting. It's kind of written here, actually, somewhere, that completing the fight. So this is definitely part of the fight. Okay, so let's see. First we catch a breath, and the Gunslinger can heal. Well, it's not so bad. He can heal 3 wounds. There we go. And then it's the Saloon Girl, and she can heal 2 wounds. Wait a second, actually I forgot, I can heal anyway. I can heal, when I revived, I was allowed to heal 2d6 wounds or sanity. So this guy can heal 7 overall. I forgot that. And she can heal 9. Okay, well that's a lot. So let's say 5 sanity and maybe 4 wounds. Okay, here we go. And then we can heal 2 additional, I don't know, 2 additional sanity for catching a breath. And finally it's the Bandito, and he now can simply catch a breath and heal 2. Okay. And then we can draw loot cards. And we have drawn 3 cards, so we can draw 3 loot cards each. Remember, you can draw a loot card for each card or effect that has brought a monster or monsters on the board, up to a maximum of 3 loot cards each. Okay, so let's see. The Gunslinger gains a Darkstone Shard, Darkstone Rock, which is worth 3 Darkstone. That's pretty awesome. And finally, a gear. Let's see what that is. Another tonic. Well, okay, why not? Okay, let's see what the saloon girl gets. A gear. Very good. What's that? Rattlesnake fangs. That's an upgrade. Attached to any item. Once per adventure, you may add +3 damage to one of your hits. You are immune to poison markers. Law or outlaw only. Oh, by the way, are there markers for that? Maybe I could have placed a poison here. And maybe that would make me then... Okay, so I have to give this to someone else. Law or outlaw? Hard to say. I think I'm going to give it to him. It's only once per adventure, but it's not that bad. And you can attach this to a pistol, for example. And then it's, well, we'll see about that a little later. So, and these are 25 bucks, and the last one is then 25 more. And then the Bandito. 250 bucks. Holy shit. He's now the one with the most money. And another dark stone. And another gear card. And, well, these are 2 whiskey tokens. He found a whiskey bottle. Neat. And then we gain our mission reward, and these are, because there was a small deposit, just 2 clue tokens. So we gain each 25 experience points and each D3 Darkstone. So the Gunslinger would gain 2, the Saloon Girl 1, and the Bandito 2. Okay, fine. And then the Saloon Girl has now also 500 experience points, so she could also level up. Okay, that's the end of the adventure. I know that video was far too long. I think I'm going to split that. I know it was partly a little bit confusing because there was so much going on and I had to interrupt all the time, and it's pretty late. I'm not extremely concentrated anymore. So I think it's good that I stopped this now. And it was amazing. And now it's time to go into town. First we got to travel into town, see what happens on the way, and then we will visit town, and that's what we're going to do in the next video. Hope to see you then. Bye.